Welcome to Million Mile Microscope, where we dig into the cool parts of history. Today, we have a fascinating story that takes us back to the turbulent times of World War II. We're diving deep into the history of the I-400, a Japanese submarine so advanced and unique, it seemed like something straight out of a science fiction novel or a comic book. This submarine was a marvel of engineering, a true testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of technological advancement during wartime. Unlike any other submarine before it, the I-400 was designed with a very specific and ambitious purpose in mind. It was enormous, the largest submarine of its time, and it held a secret that had the potential to alter the course of the war dramatically. The I-400 was not just a submarine. It was a submarine aircraft carrier capable of launching aircraft while submerged. Let's embark on a journey to explore this underwater giant, uncover its secrets, and understand what made it such a formidable piece of military technology. The I-400 was part of a class of submarines known as the Sentoku class, which were designed to carry 3 Aichi M6 Aseran aircraft. These planes were specially designed to be launched from the submarine, conduct their mission, and then return to be recovered by the submarine. This capability gave the I-400 a strategic advantage, allowing it to strike targets far beyond the reach of conventional submarines. The idea was to use these submarines to launch surprise attacks on enemy targets, including the Panama Canal, which was a crucial supply route for the Allied forces. The I-400's ability to travel long distances, remain hidden underwater, and launch aircraft made it a significant threat. However, despite its advanced design and capabilities, the I-400 and its sister submarines were never used in combat as originally intended. The war ended before they could be deployed for their planned missions. After the war, the I-400 was captured by the United States Navy and studied extensively. Its innovative design and technology provided valuable insights that influenced post-war submarine development. Today, the story of the I-400 serves as a reminder of the incredible technological advancements made during wartime and the lengths to which nations will go to gain a strategic advantage. Join us as we delve deeper into the history and legacy of the I-400, exploring how this remarkable submarine shaped naval warfare and left an indelible mark on military history. Stay tuned for more intriguing stories from the annals of history right here on Million Mile Microscope. The I-400 was gigantic, longer than a football field and a half. Imagine a submarine so large that it dwarfed many of the ships of its time. This behemoth was a marvel of engineering, designed to traverse vast distances underwater, undetected by enemy forces. Its sheer size was a testament to the ambition and ingenuity of its creators. But its size wasn't the coolest thing. The I-400 had a unique design that set it apart from any other submarine. It was built with a specific purpose in mind, one that would change the way naval warfare was conducted. The interior of the submarine was meticulously planned to accommodate its special features. It was a submarine aircraft carrier. Yes, you heard that right. This underwater giant could carry aircraft, a concept that was revolutionary at the time. The idea of launching planes from beneath the waves was both daring and innovative, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in naval engineering. That means it carried planes inside. The I-400 had a specially designed hangar that could house these aircraft securely while the submarine was submerged. This hangar was a feat of engineering, allowing the planes to be stored safely and deployed quickly when needed. The I-400 could hold 3 attack planes folded up like birds. These planes were ingeniously designed to fit into the limited space available. When not in use, they were compactly folded, their wings and floats tucked neatly against their bodies, ready to be deployed at a moment's notice. These planes, called Aichi M6 Aserans, were made just for this submarine. The Aichi M6 Aseran was a remarkable piece of technology specifically crafted to meet the unique requirements of the I-400. These planes were versatile and could be used for a variety of missions, from reconnaissance to direct attacks. They could be launched from a special hangar, which was an engineering marvel in itself. The process of launching these planes was a carefully coordinated operation requiring precision and skill. The hangar doors would open and the planes would be brought to the surface ready for takeoff, and their floats would fall off when they hit the water. This ingenious design allowed the planes to transition smoothly from water to air, shedding their floats to become more aerodynamic. It was a clever solution to the challenge of launching aircraft from a submarine. Imagine a surprise air attack coming from underwater. The element of surprise was a key advantage of the I-400. Enemy forces would never see it coming, as the planes would emerge from the depths, ready to strike. This capability added a new dimension to naval warfare, making the I-400 a formidable weapon. That's what the Japanese Navy wanted. During World War II, the Japanese Navy sought innovative ways to gain the upper hand. The I-400 was part of their strategy to project power and surprise their adversaries. It was a bold and ambitious plan, reflecting the ingenuity and determination of the Japanese naval forces. The I-400 could attack from underwater, far from its target. This unique capability made it one of the most formidable submarines of its time. Unlike other submarines that were limited to torpedo attacks, the I-400 had the ability to launch aircraft, making it a versatile weapon in naval warfare. It was like a sneaky predator, able to get close to the enemy without being seen. The I-400's design allowed it to travel long distances and remain undetected, making it a silent hunter in the vast ocean. Its stealth capabilities were unmatched, allowing it to evade enemy detection systems and get within striking distance of its targets, then launching a surprise air attack. The I-400 could carry up to 3 ICM-6A Siren aircraft, which were specially designed for this purpose. These planes could be quickly assembled and launched, catching the enemy off guard. The element of surprise was crucial, as it allowed the I-400 to strike with precision and retreat before the enemy could respond. The Japanese military thought this could help them win the war in the Pacific. Surprise was key. They believed that by using the I-400's unique capabilities, they could disrupt enemy supply lines, attack strategic targets, and gain an upper hand in the naval battles that dominated the Pacific theater. The I-400 was a testament to Japanese innovation and their determination to change the course of the war. Regular aircraft carriers were easy to spot. Their large size and constant need to stay on the surface made them vulnerable to enemy attacks. In contrast, the I-400 could remain hidden underwater, making it a more elusive and dangerous threat. This gave the Japanese a strategic advantage, as they could launch surprise attacks without warning. But the I-400 could hide underwater and attack when no one expected it. Its ability to stay submerged for extended periods allowed it to approach enemy fleets undetected. When the time was right, it would surface, launch its aircraft, and deliver a devastating blow. The I-400 was a game-changer in naval warfare, embodying the element of surprise and the relentless pursuit of victory. The I-400 wasn't just a weapon. It showed how clever the Japanese engineers were. It could travel 37,500 nautical miles, more than enough to go around the entire world without stopping for fuel. This was thanks to a special engine that let it stay underwater for a long time. It could travel far from Japan and attack enemy territory. The I-400 was a true ocean traveler. In 1944, when Japan was starting to lose the war, the I-400 was revealed. It was a big surprise to the Allies. They had never seen anything like it. Even the US and Germany were shocked. The I-400's size, range, and underwater planes made everyone nervous. It showed that Japan was still a tough opponent. The I-400 wasn't the first submarine with planes, but older ones were small and only carried one plane. Launching and recovering planes at sea was hard. The I-400 was much bigger, had a better launch system and special planes. It was a big step forward. The I-400 was built for stealth. It had a special coating that absorbed sound waves, so it was hard to find with sonar. It also had cables that hid it from magnetic mines. These features, plus its ability to stay underwater, made the I-400 a true ghost in the water. Launching a plane from a submarine was tricky. The I-400 used a steam-powered catapult. This thing could launch a plane from 0 to 60 knots in seconds. The plane would be rolled onto the catapult inside the submarine, then whoosh! It would fly into the air, drop its floats, and start its mission. This system was super clever. The I-400 never actually fought. The crew trained hard, but in August 1945, Japan surrendered. The war ended and the I-400 was no longer needed. It was a sad end for such an amazing machine. After the war, the US Navy wanted to study the I-400, but then the Cold War started and they didn't want the Soviets to get the technology. So they sank the I-400 near Hawaii. For years it was lost. But recently explorers found the wreckage. The I-400 shows how fast technology can change during war. It was a marvel of engineering, even though it never fought. Its size, range, stealth and planes made it ahead of its time. The I-400's story reminds us about innovation, the surprises of war, and why it's important to remember the past. Thanks for joining me on this underwater adventure. If you liked this story, subscribe to Million Mile Microscope for more cool history videos. Like and share this video and tell us what other amazing machines you want us to explore. Keep exploring.